Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about how you can get better audio with very simple devices. You don't need no fancy mixers, you don't need no fancy anything. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can get better audio just using your cell phone and a little bit of magic. Alright, so that your audio can sound good whether you're standing over here, right by the phone, or whether I'm all the way over here. You should still be able to hear me clearly. Alright, let's get into it. Everybody, thank you so much. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you just how you can use very simple things like your phone and a lavalier mic in order to get great sounding audio on the cheap. And you don't need fancy sound equipment to get this done. Now, I will confess, I am using my boom mic here. Just for simplicity, you've got the mic over here that I'm actually using to record the audio now into the laptop. But the principle that I'm going to show you as I hook up this cell phone and this lavalier mic to show you how you can get better audio very, very easily. And then the second part of this is to show you how to actually use the software, free software tools to get that audio synced up to your video. It's easier than you think, so stick around and let's go. So if you look at our equipment, what do we have here? We've got just, an old cell phone. You can see the cell phone is pretty banged up already. It's not, it's seen its better days. It's got cracks over here. So this is going to be the device that I'm using. Now you can use any device that records audio. I mean, that's kind of what you want to do. Let's go now. Now, one of the things you'll see, because this is an iPhone and I'm going to use the lavalier mic with an audio input jack. The iPhones, has the old lightning port. This is 2023, so I know that the USB cell phones or iPhones just came out. But use the lightning port, and then I just need an adapter. So this is just a simple adapter that I'm going to be using that just allows us to plug the lavalier mic into this little adapter and then use that lightning port over here to go ahead and plug that into the cell phone. So that's what we're going to be doing. But I'm also going to show you how you don't need any of that. If you don't have a lavalier mic, it's also okay to record your audio off camera. One of the things why you want to focus on getting better audio is if I just use the audio from the camera, which is playing now, it doesn't sound all that great. You're going to pick up all the sound. If there's echo, if you're outside, like a video that I did recently, you'll hear all those things and it doesn't really sound cool. And if you've, like me, and you've watched some YouTube videos, you always wonder, how do these people get the sound? When they show you this setup, it's always some elaborate sound card or little box device thingy that you got to plug in XLR and all sorts of weird things. Now, we're going to find the voice recorder app on the phone, and one of the cool things that you got to do is you got to find a way to sync the audio. So this trick is what you got to do first. So you can just put down the phone. I'll just put on the phone there. I'm going to hit the record button, and then you want to give it some sort of signal. Now you'll see that there's these waveforms. So this is called sort of editing by wave. We're going to use this later on, but we need some way to set a marker so that the audio and the video can sync up together. And I simply do that by just sort of calling out a nice call. You count to 3 and you clap your hands so it spikes up. So you go 1, 2, 3. That's going to make a lot of sense when we do the audio syncing on the computer later on. So, all right, here we go. And this is me using the cell phone as a mic. So as you can see, I'm using it as I would if you had just a normal mic thingy. I'm using the cell phone. If you wanted it to be out of the frame, you can just sort of drop it out of the frame. And now you're recording using your cell phone. I actually did a video like this, recording on the street. Anything in an environment like this where I'm actually outside and using my phone as a mic at the moment. Over here, this is the phone, this is the mic that we're recording with at the moment. As you can see there, I also used this phone as a mic source because I didn't have the lavalier mic with me. Now, if you want to record with the lavalier mic, I'll show you the difference in sound quality that you can get. And this is still just using the cell phone as a recording tool. So I've got my lavalier mic here. I'm going to plug this in. And very quickly, sort of, as you can see, it's just a simple click in. You're going to record with the lavalier mic. And I'm going to do the same thing with the sound by giving it a spike in the wave. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And now we've got a the lavalier mic that I'm actually using. And obviously, if you put the lavalier mic, ruffles and ruffles and ruffles, or things kind of with the sound. If you put the lavalier mic, then you pin it where it's supposed to be on your person, or on your body, on your shirt, something like that. You can get a lot better audio from that. And that's just using cell phone, cheap lavalier mic. I got this lavalier mic at Pick n Pay Hyper for, I think it was about $70 or like $120, somewhere in that price range. So you shouldn't be spending a lot of money on a setup like this. You probably already have a phone. And if that phone takes an audio jack, you know, it's pretty easy for you then to plug that in. If it's an iPhone, you can use what I've got here, the adapter. Those things are available at stores as well. Pretty cheap. No need to buy any Rode wireless mics that are thousands of rands. Those are great pieces of equipment. I'd love to get that, but I'm on a budget. And so this setup here just allows me to get great audio. What's also cool about having a lavalier mic, so I can step away from the camera, I can be further away and I can move around. I don't have a big space, but I can be far away from the camera and you're still going to get the same quality sound. Why? Because the mic is with me and the camera's over there. Now, this is the sound just from the camera, and you can hear the difference, just how much further I am away. And obviously, if I get far away, like in this scene I did on the beach, you have to deal with not just the challenging making a video. I mean, you can't even hear me, the waves are there, but if I change that and I actually overlay it with the sound that I had recorded on the mic, I have to deal with not just the challenge of making a video, but as you can see, it's a lot better. You actually can hear what I'm saying. So having something like this that you can use to record yourself is a great advantage if you want to get better audio for your videos. Now, the type of camera you're using doesn't really matter. You can use your cell phone. As I'm doing, I could even film with a cell phone and have the lavalier mic, and I'd get great audio and great video, and I don't have to do anything in post, which means in the edit, I can just record this as is. That is awesome. So, all right. So there's another trick we need to do. We need to get into the edit of this video so I can show you how to sync up the audio. And as you'd have it, this thing actually the computer looks like it's not recording. So this mic looks like it's actually not recording great audio. So I'm hoping that we catch it somewhere in between to fix this. But if you don't get great audio, I'm also going to show you how you can use software to improve the audio that you do have. And we're going to do that in the next couple of videos. So hop on, check the series that I'm putting on my website that shows you exactly how to do this. Head over to richardtalks.co and just look for the audio tutorial or video audio tutorial, and I'll show you how to do that. And then also, what's coming up in that is you'll also be able to take that audio and create a podcast. Now, podcasts are great. We're going to treat that audio for podcast creation. And I'm going to also show you why you want to create a podcast as a small business owner, or as a business owner or a creator, anything like that. You want to create a podcast because of the great SEO factor that it gives you. Now, that'll all make sense in that video that's specialized, that's focusing just on how to create a podcast, how to use your audio to create a podcast that improves your SEO. Isn't that fantastic? All right, let's get into the edit.